Speaking at the UN General Assembly in New York, a North Korean envoy has said the North will respond to US calls for talks if Washington ends what it calls America's hostile policies toward the regime. Kim Dami reports.
North Korea has signaled it could return to dialogue with the U.S., but only under certain conditions if Washington permanently ends its joint military drills with South Korea and removes its strategic weapons from the Korean Peninsula. This is what the North Korean ambassador to the UN, Kim Yo-jong, said on Monday at the 76th UN General Assembly. Kim pressed Washington for action, not just words, that show the Biden administration doesn't have hostile intentions toward the regime. This is in line with what the North Korean leader's sister Kim Yo-jong said in her recent statements, criticizing the so-called double standard of Seoul and Washington for having American troops stationed in the South. The North Korean envoy further criticized Seoul for prioritizing the alliance over harmony, claiming that inter-Korean relations remain under America's shadow. Despite mentioning what he called self-defensive moves like the regime's development of ICBMs, Kim was careful to insist the North doesn't intend to put South Korea, the U.S., or any other nation at risk. Also on Tuesday, the North is expected to convene its annual Supreme People's Assembly, a forum where the ruling Workers' Party deals with internal affairs including legislation and the state budget. It's unusual for this assembly to happen so soon, as the previous one was only held some 8 months ago in January. Analysts don't expect any message for Seoul or Washington, saying the focus will be the North's internal issues given that it has a lot on its plate domestically. There is also interest over whether Kim Jong-un will appear, as he gave a speech at the 14th Assembly in April 2019. That's when he expressed North Korea's willingness to hold a third summit with the U.S., something that never materialized. Dami, Arirang News.